Thank you so much, Leah. I am just so honored to be here with you and all of the other amazing speakers in this event. And thank you to the Wellness Universe for this beautiful platform here. Please pass the calm at a time of the year when things can kind of get quite a bit busier, and there can be a few more triggers or more joyful things in your life, but things amp up a little bit this time of year. And so I'm going to be sharing some ways to use sound in order to bring a lot of calm to your life, and sometimes very, very quickly. Sound has been used for tens of thousands of years by healers, medicine people, and mystics to heal, connect communities. It's one of our first community builders, and to expand growth and consciousness, among the many other things it does. And it's so interesting that there's so much renewed interest in sound coming back. And I believe that we have the memory of our use of sound throughout the ages in our DNA. That's a gift to us from our ancestors. Now, we all know that there is good food, there's junk food, and there's superfood. Well, it's exactly the same with sound. We have junk sound, like traffic noise, jackhammers. I know you know what they sound like. A noisy workplace, or noise that just makes your skin crawl. We all know those. What those sounds actually do is that they stimulate your nervous system to release hormones that create more stress. Sound is food for your nervous system. Sound is food for your nervous system. So junk sound will increase stress. And especially these days, most people have nervous systems that are amplified. They're overstimulated. So sometimes there can be a junk sound that can just be the last straw that just tips you over the edge, or that creates a little more of a chronic condition within you. So junk sound is something to become aware of and to move away from if you can, or eliminate or quiet or find ways to have less junk sound around you. So good sound is one of those replacements that we're going to be playing with today. Now, good sound is nature sounds, of course. Nature sounds stimulate hormones from your nervous system that create balance, that create relaxation, and that create well-being and health within you. In fact, the three healthiest sounds that there are for your nervous system are water, birdsong, and wind. My gift to you today includes gentle bubbling water and birdsong, two of the healthiest sounds that there are for the human being. So that link will be showing up in the chat later. Make sure you download that. It's a 60-minute track of those beautiful sounds. So other good sounds. Your favorite music will stimulate a neural cocktail of hormones that keep you healthy. 4 immune system boosters have been measured by scientists in those good sounds. Whenever you sing in a choir, or sing happy birthday with your family, or sing favorite Christmas songs, you're stimulating a neural cocktail of hormones that helps keep you healthy. 4 immune system boosters. There's also oxytocin. There's dopamine, one of the feel-good hormones. Oxytocin is the bonding hormone. There's serotonin, which helps to balance your sleep-wake cycle, amongst other things. So every sound around you is working with your nervous system to either increase stress or reduce stress. Now, supersound is what we do at Sound Wellness, and there are 2 links that you'll be seeing later on in the chat, so make sure you click on those and save them. One of them is our weekly circle here in the lounge for using your voice for creating balance in the chakra system. And thank you to the beautiful hearts and voices. I see some names here from our circle. Thank you for bringing those hearts and voices here. There's also a new event coming up to bring more super sound to support your nervous system. system, which the sound baths that are coming up here in the lounge starting in January. So super sound is like superfood for your nervous system, creating strength in the immune system, emotional balance, spiritual connection, and vibrancy, stimulating that natural healing ability of the body. So, are you ready? Get your pencil ready. We're going to be practicing some of these right now. So, everybody take a breath in and sigh it out. Good, good. Breath in again and sigh it out. Notice how your shoulders might drop a little bit with that sigh. A sigh is one of the natural sounds from the body that helps to reduce stress. Now let's supersize this a little bit and make it a vocalized sigh, because a vocalized sigh helps to increase those hormones that helps to create more relaxation. So it sounds like this, and then I'm going to ask you to do it a few times. So breathe in. Ah. Okay, now we're going to do it 3 times. So everybody do it with me, please. So you feel the physical effect in your own body. Breathe in. Ah. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Ah. Feeling it already. One more time. Ah. Now notice how you feel. Maybe your shoulders dropped a little bit. Maybe you feel a little calmer. Share in the chat if you notice a difference. Okay, now another sound, and this one does a little bit of the reverse, because sometimes you're busy doing something and you need your concentration and you feel like it's waning. Well, there's a sound that you can use that creates instant focus in the mind. It's kind of like a shock wave that goes through your body, stimulating the nervous system to release more hormones that create more alertness. Now, if you're at the edge of stress, it may be a sound you might not want to use because it could send things a little further. However, when you're sleepy, then it can be one of those things. Another example of when you might use this is when you're driving and you're starting to feel a little sleepy. This can be one of those sounds that can help create a little more alertness. So here's what it is. It sounds like this. Ho! Tis the season for ho ho ho. Actually, it's a sound that comes from deep in your belly. It's a low, fast sound, and it's loud. Like I said, shockwave that goes through your system. So let's do it 3 times and notice any difference in how you feel. Here we go. Take a deep breath down in the belly. Ho! Good. Again, one more time. No, 2 more times. Sorry. Ho! One more time. Ho! Hopefully that wasn't too loud for those wearing the earbuds. So notice how you feel. Put it in the chat. Notice the difference. Ah, okay. Ready for action? Totally, totally. It's a really quick pick me up for the mind, especially driving is one of those times where it can be very helpful. Okay, so now we have our ah, and that's a ho. So quick things that change, switch, or support your nervous system to create a shift. Okay, now every time you walk into the grocery store, there's always music playing, and it takes only 4 to 5 minutes for that music to change your heartbeat. Your heart is designed to match the beat of any music around you, and that takes minutes. So let's use this. We know that a relaxed heartbeat lasts between four, or no, sorry, a relaxed heartbeat is between 50 and 70 beats per minute. So if you go to the middle of that, that's 60 beats per minute. That's a second. So it's like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Now, one of the most interesting things I recently found is that YouTube and Spotify have playlists already built that are called 60 beats per minute. Now, when you have music like that playing in the background, your heart automatically tries to match that beat of the music, bringing your entire body. When you change your heartbeat, you change your breathing, slowing it down, deepening it. You also change your brain waves, going into a more relaxed state. Just go to 60 beats per minute on YouTube or Spotify and put it in the background, or create your own playlist that feels of your favorite music that stimulates the other hormones and also creates more of a relaxation response. It can change a whole family event by having the right kind of music in the background. Okay, so that's your own playlist. 60 beats per minute is what you can jot down. Now, another nervous system balance is using tuning forks. And I want to go on to one more thing because I know that I'm getting short on my time. So I'm going to suggest you go to soundwellness.com/balance, BALANCE. And Jeanette or Anna, if you wouldn't mind putting that in the chat for me. Soundwellness.com/balance is a 4-minute track that has super sound to help bring your nervous system into balance. Listen to it once in the morning and it sets up your whole day. Thank you, Anna. Now, one more thing, super sound. Using one thing you have with you all the time, and that affects every single molecule in your body, your own voice. So let's take a moment, put your hands on your heart. Imagine that your nose is in front of your heart. Breathe in. Breathe into the heart. Breathe out of the heart. Breathe into the heart. And breathe out of the heart. Now we're going to hum gently to feed our beautiful, hardworking heart with the most beautiful sound it can receive, your own voice. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. What this does, this supersound, is it creates heart brain coherence, which means your heart and your brain work at the same frequency. That means they work together instead of against each other. And you come into balance to bring the gift that you are here to bring to share with other people in your service to the world. We need that gift. Well, I'm going to have to stop here, Leah. Thank you. And I'm just so grateful for all of you for playing along with me. Come back to this and take more notes or go through the exercises. Strengthen that sense of sound within you.